Hi. It's a frustrated fisherman. And I finally got Jonny Bass 100 hooked up with the Suzuki 2.5. I've also got the remote steering kit installed. I don't know, yeah, I've been working on this thing for 2 days now, working on the trailer, getting some PVC tubing so that Jonny will ride nice and smooth on there. So now we are gonna go to a private lake because I ain't got no numbers on the boat. A private lake down in, baby, where's that lake at?
Camp Beller.
Campo Beller, South Carolina. And give old Jonny a try. Here's Jonny! We're here at Private Pond number 1. I don't really know what to call it. It's a friend of mine's lake here in Campobella, South Carolina. Already got Jonny in the water here, and just want to show you how this goes. So one thing that I learned today is don't forget to loosen up your motor collar, or else the steering is extremely difficult and it'll be very frustrating. So I do have some adjusting to do the steering. Unfortunately I can't, it hits the strap right here. So if you set your motor straight right there, you can't really turn to the left too much. So I'm going to set straight kind of right there so that left is there and right is there, and hopefully that that makes a difference. You know, one thing that I was concerned about was weight, because I'm 300 pounds, motor is 40 pounds, carrying some extra gas, maybe the trolling motor, the battery, all that. Let me tell you, it does not hurt it at all. I've got me and the motor and some gas on here right now. I feel fantastic. So I'm just gonna kind of show you what you got to do to start the motor. It's nothing bad, you know. You can reach back here and grab that choke, loosen up that gas cap so it'll vent, and mine wasn't venting, so I've been running it for about 20-30 minutes now. That could have caused a problem. Make sure you open your gas cap, and then you can turn around to do this part, but I found that the Suzuki, you can just kind of come straight towards you. It's gonna start right up. I definitely recommend like doing your choke process before you get in the water. That way, you know, you're not having to start it multiple times just to get going. Also, I started it in gear that time. Made it a little more difficult. So there we are at idle. And of course you got, with Jonny, the Jonny motor kit, you got your gear selector there. And you got your tiller with throttle right here behind you. It's in a good spot. So give it a little throttle. And we're off. Super easy. I need to tighten up this chair. So I don't quite know how to do that. I mean, I do, but there's fish jumping everywhere. Well, I have an hour left of this speed. This is about half throttle, somewhere around there. And then I can, you know, see what it does at a higher RPM. But, you know, that's kind of where you're at right now at half throttle. I'm pretty much on plane. If I move forward at all, you know, you can tell I'm trimmed out in a decent spot right now. If it were me, and I may do this, but I'd probably, I'll be able to tell better once I can wide open throttle, but I'd probably want the front end up a little bit, so I'll probably trim it up just a little. But Great steering response. You can turn around. I mean, I can turn around as good as I can in my boat, my regular boat. Riding over my wake right now, and now we're back to where we started. So that's the left-hand turn. The right-hand turn, I can get in there. So, sure. All right. Jonny Boats, man. You know, I was really nervous about today, and stabbed myself with a cable that I didn't crimp. I didn't follow the instructions. I was really nervous about today, but man, this is fantastic. You know, when I stop, I'll show you. When I stop, you got some water there in the back, and there's some water that's been coming in right at the pod here. But what's great about this, and great about the way they designed it, is of course all the water in the back goes out that hole in the back, and all of this water goes right under the seat and out the scupper hole, the big Venturi scupper hole that just sucks the water out. So I'm completely dry. I'm sitting in the lowest seat position right now. I'm totally dry, totally happy. I'm gonna put around for about another hour, and then we're gonna do some wide open throttle. Who says you can't fish a little bit while you're breaking in a motor? Why not? Skinny water, super shallow. So I'll be honest with you, today I was a little worried about bringing Jonny Boat out here to try it out. I was a little worried about the weight because I'm a big guy, and add the motor in with that, you know, there's a lot going on there. All in all, man, this thing is fantastic. I can't say enough about I mean, getting up on plane is fairly easy, even for me, for a big guy. I do have the seat in the full, all the way to the front in the high position. I've done it on the high and the low now, and it's just as good both ways. I can't really tell a difference. It's more comfortable sitting up high, obviously. It's not really tippy enough to really talk about sitting up high, like turning and all that. That took a little bit of getting used to, I'm not gonna lie, because you know, the kayak, or excuse me, I keep wanting to call it a kayak, the boat, it's a boat. The boat kind of wants to tilt, and I'll show you that now. When you're turning, of course, you know, it's a boat. So if you lean with it, it'd be very easy to tip over. So just, you know, something to be aware of. But as long as you kind of, like anything else, in a kayak or in a vessel this size, we'll say, so long as you just kind of keep your hips on a swivel and let your hips go with the boat, it's fine. So there we are, Jonny Boat. The motor is almost broken in. I can do it for wide open throttle for a little bit now, but not long. So let's back up. More videos to come with the Jonny Boat. I'm pumped about this thing. I can't say enough good about it. I'm gonna kill the engine so you can hear me, which is very easy to do. Seated, not a problem. I've seen lots of people say stuff about swivel seats for this, and I gotta say, I would not I would not want one. I can reach everything behind me just fine. I can start the engine just fine behind me. It's not a big deal. I wouldn't want a swivel seat. A swivel seat, I feel like I'm just gonna end up tipping over. I can kill the motor without even looking anymore. It's fantastic. I think they put a lot of thought into the design of this boat, and I am a fan. So, more Jonny Boat videos to come, more fishing videos. Make sure you like this video. Leave a comment down below if you got any questions or anything like that. Keep in mind, I am not sponsored by Jonny Boats. I do have the hat, but I just really like their stuff. I'm not sponsored by Jonny Boats. I'm not sponsored by Feel Free, anything like that. I'm just gonna tell you honestly what I think about stuff. Not sponsored yet. Anyway, enjoy the video, and like, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.